Hey guys, long overdue for a video from me, I'm sure, right? I'm sure you've all been waiting. Well, I have been running into some issues in the last couple of weeks. I know in my first video I talked about stress and using that as an excuse. This video is again about stress, just because that's what I'm experiencing in my life right now, and so I tend to speak to what I'm experiencing, hoping that others can relate. Right now, being stressed, I think back to how I used to always eat when I was stressed. That was something that I don't know, that was my go-to. I would be stressed at home and then I would go to work. And then when I would be on lunch, because I was stressed at work, I would go to the gas station. Or after work, before I'd go home, especially if my husband wasn't going to be home. Yeah, that's a little secret. I would stop at Quick Trip, specifically because it was right by a location where I used to work when I didn't work from home. And I would stop and I would literally get Danishes, a container of like 6 Danishes, chips, and just for the cost, I would get those, I think they're called Urge chips, the cheaper ones, like $1 a bag, barbecue chips. Of course, it's half the bag is air, but I would eat the rest of the bag. Along with my Danishes, I'd get a candy bar and I would get a pop. And I would go home and I would eat until I felt like maybe for a little bit I felt better. And, starting this health journey, I've been learning more and more about creating habits to try to prevent myself from doing that. Because ultimately, in the end, I don't know about you, but after I would eat all of that, then later in the evening, I wouldn't necessarily feel very good. And I'd be tired and sluggish because of all the sugar, number one, that I ate, the carbs, the salt. I had a diet pop, so that should have solved it all, of course, right? Well, now when I'm stressed, I still have that automatic mental process that tries to kick in. So like yesterday, I thought I was going to be in meltdown mode after a morning appointment. Then I had to work and I thought, oh gosh, I just don't even know if I can do it today. I'm just so stressed. I've got too many things going through my mind, too many emotions. And I was driving home from the appointment and I thought I should stop by the gas. No, I'm not stopping by the gas station. That's old. That's old news for me. I don't do that anymore. And so just being able to catch myself, take that moment to catch myself and remember there's things that I have in place now to help me. So I have a snack in my bag, a bar, or a bag of something called Crunchers that when it's time for me to eat, I eat every 2.5 to 3 hours. So that is part of what keeps me satisfied. So I know that what I was going to do at the gas station wasn't because I was hungry. It's because I was emotional. And so I was able to catch that. So, I've created patterns like filling up my water bottles at night before I go to bed so that when I get up and go in the kitchen, specifically to grab a cup of coffee, because who could forget to grab a cup of coffee in the morning? I see my water bottle sitting there filled with water. I prefer to drink room temperature water. So I fill my bottles at night and then I can just grab my water bottle and go start drinking my water in the morning before I even have my breakfast. So that's one of the patterns, for example, that I've had. My mindset is different. When I'm driving, doing, errands, or if I do have to stop at the gas station, I'm able to think about things like, should I grab a cup of coffee while I'm here? No, I'm prepared. I have coffee at home. So when I get home, that's saving me money too. I'm not going through Caribou. Poor Caribou probably misses me, but I don't drive through Caribou as much. So not only is that saving me money, but I'm not tempted to get extra things in my coffee either. So I just wanted to share all of that because I know I'm not the only one that's stressed right now, whether it's finances, whether it's family, whether it's work, whether it's just the stress of feeling cruddy, maybe being a little bit depressed. These are the things that you can get a hold of. I truly believe that. And honestly, I couldn't have done any of this, health journey and all, if I didn't have God. So that's who I lean on. I lean on my family. I lean on my coaches for my health journey. So if you guys have any questions or need any help or can relate, leave a comment below. Maybe we should chat. And if you don't want to, that's okay too. But just wanted to share in case it would maybe strike a chord with someone else so that I don't feel alone. Thank you guys for listening.